Hello and welcome to PERMA's Annual Safety and Wellness Awards. We're pleased to salute the PERMA members who have done outstanding work and achieved impressive results in their efforts to keep their employees safe and well. Their dedicated and creative programs serve as an inspiration to all our members. Thanks to them, we realize that we can make a positive difference for our people, our organizations, and our communities. Congratulations to this year's Safety and Wellness Award winners.
Hello, I'm Ned Bake, independent documentarian, and today we're being granted unlimited access to the very home of safety, PERMA, where safety and wellness are their #1 concern. We're gonna go inside this extremely wonderful place, this magical Valhalla, City of Rome style place that no one's been granted access to before, unless they were delivering a package. But never before has there been a film crew inside to find out the inner workings, the inner thoughts, the inner mechanisms of some of the best. It'll be an exciting time, and we'll learn a lot. We'll learn a lot about who they are and what it takes to be recognized for excellence in their fields. You're really in for a treat. Probably should have parked closer. I think I'm getting a stitch. I was excited to meet all of the individuals I was scheduled to meet that day. Norm Wiley decided to take me around and show me some homespun and time-tested remedies for ergonomic changes to the workplace. Then I got to sit down and talk with Norm one-on-one. So there are other PERMA members that may not get awards. What do you think that they could learn from the award recipients?
Safety is an empowerment. They have to be responsible for their own safety to begin with, because we can't make up rules for everything there is to prevent somebody from getting hurt. You have to think about safety all the time from the employee level up to prevent accidents.
I like that sentiment, that safety is empowerment. I like that. It's refreshing. I mean, it's like getting a bucket of Pellegrino thrown on you. You know, it's refreshing, but it's bubbly and energizing. You know, and that's the kind of feeling you get when you're up here. I'm sorry, I don't mean to gush, but it's just really kind of a cool experience for me to be here. I know 2 or 3 people that would really want to be in my shoes, and nuts to them.
Special Achievement Award is an award we give out every year for a member exceeding expectations from a safety standpoint.
Hamilton County has about 5,000 population.
Hamilton County has approximately 120 full-time employees and 30 part-time employees.
It has a lot of facilities. You have a sheriff's department, the transfer stations, solid waste management systems.
We have 5 facilities that we've got to maintain with the employees and the safety equipment in all locations.
So it's a big challenge. They're hands-on with the training, whether it's how to inspect a truck or checking equipment. All levels of management and supervisors are involved with it.
We do our annual training with our highway department.
When they have updated training for county policies, all my men attend, including myself. The more training you get, the more versed you're going to be, and the less that an accident could possibly happen.
I myself teach a defensive driving class. We do 4 or 5 a year.
We do allow our towns and village employees to come to our trainings that we do administer here at the county level.
We also do inspections.
All the drivers must do a pre-trip every day. Gotten papers filled out every day and handed to the mechanics.
If there's problems, any defects, it goes to the mechanics and we take care of it. We instituted a monthly safety captain.
They have a different employee responsible for the inspection activities.
Well, it's working out really well.
Beth works with PERMA to put on regional programs. She'll sponsor them, set them up, and also roundtable discussions.
I haven't had anybody say that, oh no, training again. So they tend to look at the job and try to do it safely right from the start. PERMA is a big part of our safety program. I use the video library a lot.
The guys are buying into it.
Their employees, after a while, realize, hey, they really care about me.
It's for their benefit and not just to save the county money on insurance costs.
I feel very happy that we won an award. I'm glad to be a part of it.
I'm just glad to provide the employees a safe workplace.
We are just trying to be consistent, and it seems to be working.
They've been a perfect score for almost 10 years straight now. Once you get up there and you have no losses, it's very hard to continue that. But they've done it 2 years straight now with no significant losses. I think that's extraordinary.
got a chance to talk with Dick Randazzo, and while we were walking around the building, he showed me some of his tips and tricks on safe lifting.
No, wait a minute. You don't lift with your back. You got to lift with your leg.
Okay, get down like that.
That's it, there you go.
Nice.
Okay, that's the correct way to do it.
Yeah. You rule, and your people are so incredible because you enact change in sometimes what seems like an immovable situation. You make clay out of granite, you know, and it's just no one else can do that except, you know, wizards, and they don't really exist except, you know, occasionally in my nightmares.
But loss control people do, and we do it. We really work very hard at it with our members.
The Safety Innovation Award, what is that award for?
Basically, it's an award in recognition of thinking out of the box. It's looking at how you do things and how you can do them more safely.
Town of Mount Pleasant is located in Westchester County. There's about 42,000 residents.
They have a large police department, water, sewer, recreation, so it's fairly comprehensive.
Mount Pleasant's about 27 square miles.
We're about 110 employees throughout the year.
We help them set up the safety committee and safety coordinator, and they're very proactive and very open to safety in the workplace.
PERMA showed us directions to look at, such as back injuries. If you're not paying attention to why they happen, then you're not going to stop them from happening.
In terms of the storage of the snow plows in the off-season, generally you'll find the plows spread out either on the floor when they're not in use or out in the yard somewhere.
You used to have to pull them with your arms manually.
People falling over them when they're in the way.
We wanted to try to get them off the ground, and we decided to go with the racks.
We're helping to prevent some back injuries here, and we're saving space by storing them vertically instead of on the floor in people's way.
It makes it much easier to put the plows onto the trucks and take them off without as much manual labor, which is where you really see back strains and injuries.
You can't just throw oil filters in the garbage anymore. The oil filter crusher is something Dave Barker, my fleet manager, installed.
You put the oil filter that you want to crush inside. You now shut the door. There's a lock. You throw the switch, and you pull the lever. So now you take that oil filter and you crush it down to 1/3 of its size. It drains right into the oil tank.
Right down into the bulk holding.
And you're done.
Sometimes it costs a little more, but if you're not safe, it can cost a whole lot more. We've saved tens of thousands of dollars.
In terms of the effectiveness of the program, it really comes from a very active safety committee and a real commitment from the department heads.
We meet 4 times a year, and PERMA's at every one of those meetings, along with our department heads, the safety committee chair, and our insurance carrier.
Everyone is vested in the process, and that's how you achieve the results that we have.
We look forward to partnering in the future with PERMA and to continue to have innovative programs and to maybe win the award again.
Frank Larita sat down with us and gave us an exclusive interview about the inner workings of PERMA and the PERMA Awards. What does it take to win a PERMA Award?
Dedication, commitment.
All right.
To provide a safety culture, you want to enforce the positive, not the negative.
Wow.
So when I see somebody with their personal protective equipment on, I thank them. Hey, thank you for doing that. Why? I said, because you're doing your job and you're doing it in a safe way. I'm going to give you the nickel tour of the PERMA facility here. Step this way.
Is that?
Watch
yes.
that. See, isn't that cool? This is part of member services.
Whoa.
This is just a sampling of what we do and how we do it.
What's this here?
Our biggest push for next year is going to be hearing protection and noise reduction.
What? Check, 1, 2. You make me feel so young.
You make me feel like spring is sprung. Yes. Oh, that is so good.
Well, the Town of Hope is one of the smallest members that I have with PERMA. They fulfill all the guidelines that we like to see any town of any size fulfill.
We're in the Town of Hope, and the population's about 400 here.
The Town of Hope has been with us for just now starting their 10th year.
Safety is my #1 priority here.
For those 9.5, 10 years they've been with us, we haven't had a single claim. They're right up to date. They've developed programs. They have a written transitional duty program, a written bloodborne pathogen program, a written lockout tagout program.
We have a lockout tagout program. We put a tag on them, say the equipment's out of service and what it's out of service for. And it doesn't go back into service until I say it's ready to go.
They're planning major use of the PERMA online training program.
Makes it a lot easier for me for training sessions.
Vehicles always look like they've been washed, very clean, and the facility is extremely clean.
We're always looking to clean the trucks, wash them.
This is new. This is not. I mean, they both look brand new. For servicing the trucks or checking oil on the trucks, they developed this fold-up tire step.
I made a little step that goes over the wheel for people to stand on to work on the engine and clean windows or check oil. It makes it a lot safer than a ladder because a ladder will tip over on you.
It's almost family-oriented type of operation, which is good when you want to get messages across, that type of thing. They've attended PERMA training programs on a regular basis. They're very good at motivating everyone on safety.
We've won an award, and I'm very proud of that because that means that the men are behind me. There's no accidents happening, and nobody's getting hurt.
For their size, they do a lot of training.
We do training in-house, and we do a lot of training with the county.
Everyone is interested in doing the job, but doing it safely.
Jeannie Mayo decided to take a few minutes out and bring us into her world of wellness.
So what would you say is your biggest obstacle as far as running the wellness program? Like, what's the fight?
The fight is selling it, getting people to realize it's not that difficult to do.
Sure.
I think that's the hard part, is getting them to give it a shot.
Just sitting across the table from you, I feel like I should admit to you every time I skipped breakfast or I, ate a candy bar at 3 a.m. Do you get that a lot?
No.
No, you don't. Okay.
Do you exercise?
I do a lot of flexing. Like I do a little gun show for myself in the morning. Yeah. Gotta impress Jeannie Mayo. Yeah. You see that? How different
Not
that
really,
is? You don't
no.
see that? It works better actually when I'm just, when I'm in a t-shirt, but it's a lot more dramatic that way. I have to say that so far, this is probably my greatest interview. It may be my greatest interview ever. How did you feel?
It was all right. The PERMA Wellness Award is given to a member who is able to provide a diverse, comprehensive wellness program to their employees.
Town of Henrietta is the third largest town in Monroe County.
Has a population of around 42,000 people.
They've been with PERMA the last couple of years. They have about 100 to 120 full-time employees.
If you're going to plan a wellness program, a committee is almost a necessity.
When our committee started, we didn't know what direction to go.
PERMA and MVP were instrumental in giving us information, providing support to the Wellness Committee because we were so new at it.
The Wellness Fair was a great place for us to start.
They kind of introduced the employees to all the different wellness groups that are out there, nutrition, exercise, screenings for glucose and cholesterol, things people may not have done up to that point.
It's been something that's really brought people together.
I wanted to get to meet people in the other departments.
So it was a good opportunity for the employees to get together from different departments, meet each other.
We were very pleased with the success that we had last year.
We have something scheduled for every month this year.
We have a couple of walking challenges. Our first walking challenge is going to be a friendly competition against the town of Pittsford.
Fitness classes that we're going to be teaching at the senior center after work. PERMA steered us to a nursing firm that could help us do our cholesterol and glucose screenings. They also provided grant money to help defray the costs.
We offer a wellness grant to our membership, up to $500 towards wellness activities, whether it be a wellness fair, to do screenings, to have lunch and learns.
They checked in with us regularly and fed us ideas both on their website and in meetings.
PERMA has been a very valuable resource.
And they didn't lose interest. It's not easy to sell wellness to people and to change your lifestyle.
Employees stepped forward and volunteered, and they're the ones who have made it happen.
Even though they were new at it, they really did a fabulous job.
We're staying healthy in Henrietta, yeah!
You seem like a guy who cares about the people he works for and works with. Yes?
I care about my members.
Yeah,
I
you
have
care about
great
your
members. Highway departments and sewer departments, they never get a thank you from their residents that they're serving, and they're doing a great job.
Mm-hmm.
So, in some way, these awards are saying, you know what, you guys did a good job here.
Yeah.
You did something important, you did something well, and let's acknowledge it and say, Thank you.
After talking with Pete Archbold, he took me around to show me where he makes his magic happen. So we're going up to your office, right, Pete?
We're going up to my office,
Okay.
yes.
May I?
Go ahead.
It's exhilarating. And this is where you keep all your stuff.
Oh yeah, you can see it's full. There's a lot of work
Oh,
in there.
wow, yeah. Would you sign this for me? Okay, thank you.
Ken Herman Award is an award for general achievement and success in safety goals.
Essex County is very unique. It's made up of 18 towns.
Geographically, it's large. There's about 1,900 square miles, but we only have 38,000 people in the county.
They have a safety committee, which includes county officials, but it also includes reps from each town.
Horace Nye Nursing Home is a county-owned and operated nursing home.
Our main injury out of the Horace Nye is back injuries.
The nurses and the nursing assistants actually are not allowed to lift on any patients.
We put in place a number of pieces of equipment. The sit-to-stand, expanded our use of the Hoyer lift.
The Hoyer is for a complete bedridden patient, and the sit-to-stand is for a resident who can do a little bit more.
We're not pulling or tugging on anybody. Keeps them safe, and it also helps keep us safe.
The results have been very good. A nice reduction in significant injuries that are related to backs and lifting.
It's looking great. It's looking great.
The Health and Safety Division applied for a PERMA grant. We received the maximum amount. We were able to purchase our fire extinguisher training equipment.
Well, it's a digital screen with it has flames on it and it's got sensors on the screen. You have to spray the screen with the extinguisher and you have to hit it in the right way in a sweeping motion to put the fire out.
The fire is not real, but it's electronic fire. But they get to hold that extinguisher and know what it feels like. To date, they've trained 700 people on hands-on fire extinguisher training.
And without the PERMA grant, we would have never been able to get this equipment. PERMA's been a great resource. They help us quite a bit whenever we have any questions.
PERMA is very helpful in making sure we're where we're supposed to be with safety and health.
Over the last few years, Essex County has been on a plan to develop a safety program, a loss control program. This past year, they culminated in actually achieving all the goals they set out to.
We go to PERMA conference every year and someone else wins it. And last year when we went, we said we could do that. We're going to really strive to win that, and we did.
Next, I got to talk to Dick Ray. He reps 3 award winners this year, but I wanted to get a chance to get to know the man behind the awards.
My grandkids are the main reason I do things safely. On weekends, we play CSI. They lay me down on the concrete deck in the back, and they chalk me out, and they put flags up, and they pretend they're investigating a crime, okay? So,
I would love to do that.
No tickling.
Dick, I can't thank you enough for this. I'm gonna give you a little top hat. Here, so you look extra, fancy. Look at that. I just need some glasses, a little goatee, a little smile. 3 awards. There's a belt buckle. That's awesome. That should be kept there forever.
Watch where you point that chalk.
Well, there you have it. We've talked to some of the masters, the magicians, the giants in the industry. We've learned a lot about wellness, a lot about safety, and a little about ourselves. I guess that's it, really. There's nothing left to say. Just a feeling of reverence and a hearty thank you in our hearts. I definitely should have parked closer to this building, I think. Are we in the C lot over here?
So we got these things on?
Yes.
So I can do my shtick? What do you mean, keep in character? I'm always a character.
I know, right? I'm using the handrail.
That's good. I'm using the handrail, too.
Okay, good. I guess that makes us safety buddies.
After doing all the filming, it makes me feel tired a little bit.
There you go. We'll just lay there for a little bit. We'll wait for backup. Why does PERMA give out these awards every year?
Because it fills in the time at the awards program.
This stinks.
Shazam! Danger is my name.
He's gonna like spill things in high traffic areas and not clean it up.
I don't know. I find this whole exchange
It's okay.
a little odd.
I know
really.
it is a little odd, but I feel like this is a really great idea.
Really?
I guess you never had a really good childhood relationship with your parents.
Don't psychoanalyze me, Jump.
With this particular danger,
Oh!
you see, if you had your safety glasses on, you would have been okay.
He's giving everybody clove cigarettes.
Don't tell Jeannie I'm smoking, okay?
Okay.
Where are the drinks?
PERMA, where safety and wellness are their #1 concerns. And landscaping is like their 12th concern. Now what did you use this for?
Well, these are our new safety glasses that are coming out.
It almost reaches my ears.
Very good.
How's that?
Yes.
I would wear this
Yes.
and say, Frank Loretta gave me this. I don't, so what? Move. Get out of my way. Just meeting you has made me like salad more.
Hasn't?
I guess is what I'm saying.
I used to pass out from eating a fruit, a peach. I passed out once from a peach.
Aren't we done?
No, not yet.
Maybe we're not done, but we're finished.